All right, what is up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another PE Live. Today we got a good show for you guys. We talk about some Dragon Quest 11 news. We also have what else are we going to talk about? All sorts of cool stuff. Dragon Quest 11. We're going to talk about Dragon Mark for Death. So a lot of dragons in this piece. You guys, let me know, how's the audio and video right now? I know on my end it's saying that there was some red. That there was like it wasn't running smooth. So how's everything running? How is like the video and everything so far? Is everything running smooth for you guys? How is it? Because on my end it's saying red, it's buffering, but I'm not sure how it is on you guys' end. So is everything looking okay? Sounds good. All right, everything sounds and looks good. Although this shirt is nowhere near this red. This is like freaking cool, like, oh yeah, Kool-Aid man red that's going on, and I'm not sure what that color that you guys are seeing. At least from what I'm seeing on my screen, it seems like this is like weird Kool-Aid man red. Like, it's like too red, like. so anyway, how's everybody doing today? Is everybody doing okay? It was buffering a little bit at the beginning for me, but it's good by now. At the beginning, like when at the beginning? Like the beginning when there was before the show started, or the beginning as in like when I started talking? Which one? But either way, everybody looks like everybody's saying that it's fine. So if you're having issues with the stream, feel free to just basically like refresh your stream. And it should work better. For some reason, it's just saying video output low on my end. YouTube's being YouTube and lame. This is the reason why I back up on Twitch. So if there's any issues, guys, you guys can always watch it on Twitch as well. Twitch boys, I do see you too. So, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into the shoutouts first, or should we do Ninja News? Let's go ahead and do Ninja News. All right, so we already had 2 videos up on the channel for today. Oh gosh, and already a donation. Whoa. Yo, we already got the 70% boys coming through. Thank you so much. Well, we'll get into the shoutouts, but let's get to this donation first. Somebody wanted to donate so fast into the show. Nigel Sims donated $10. Very generous donation of $10. It says, been watching your vids for over a month and joined officially today. Your vids convinced me to own a Switch. Plus, with me being a 26-year-old truck driver, it's one of the best choices getting back into gaming. Yeah, absolutely. First of all, thank you for watching the channel, being a new subscriber, and thank you for joining up in terms of subscribing to the Ninja Village. I do appreciate that. We try to run a pretty cool channel here, so I really appreciate that. In terms of like a truck driver, yeah, like my dude Julio, he doesn't come around the live streams too much, or doesn't talk too much around the live streams, but you guys all know Julio, man. I mean, he's a truck driver too, and mad respect to the dude, and like, he also, you know, uses the Switch because he's a truck driver, and it's really good for that. Like when you're at stops, or, you know, before you go to sleep for the night after you've been driving all day, maybe you just want to relax, unwind. So, I mean, big shout outs for one, being a truck driver. I know what you guys do, man. Like, obviously that job is not easy. Not everybody can do it, but it's a very, very, very important job no matter where you live in the world. A truck driver, especially when you're hauling all that stuff, is very important. So a lot of respect for you guys, man. A lot of respect. You guys really help the economy, really put it together, like keep together. Without truck drivers, we would be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would be in big trouble. So thank you so much for what you do, Nigel. And I appreciate you being here, my man. Thank you for the $10 donation. Also, shout outs to Mr. Pete, 1985, with another $2 donation, and kind of trolls me and says 70% boys. So there you go. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, Mr. Pete. Thank you. But yeah, man, I'm glad that you got picked up a Switch. So you guys give some love to Mr. Pete and also Nigel as well. Also, let's go ahead and get into the shout outs here, or more Ninja News. Yeah, I had 2 videos for the channel on the day so far. So we had a comparison, what should you buy, between Doom and also between Wolfenstein 2. I don't like first-person shooters. I'll always be the first person to tell you guys I don't like first-person shooters. But I can separate my work and me talking about a game, and if the game is good, from my own personal like feelings. So some people were asking me, I think One Up John on Twitter asked me about that. I was like, I thought you don't like them. No, I don't like first-person shooters. But I can sit there and say that this is a good game, even though I personally don't like it. But I got motion sickness, guys. I didn't get really close to throwing up, but I got kind of close to throwing up. Like, I just got motion sickness. It just wasn't good for me, and that's the main reason why, in terms of things. But guys, To be honest, man, I am actually really bugged by this bright red. I really don't like this red, and I'm probably gonna go throw this shirt away right now. So I mean, I don't think I have OCD, but this red is really giving me some OCD right now. So here's what we're gonna do. For this, you guys keep on talking amongst yourself. We're gonna throw back on some music, and I'm gonna go change my shirt really quick because this bright red is just like bugging me right now, and I can't do it. Like I can't go a whole 2 hours with this shirt on. So give me one. I thought it wouldn't be too bad, but it's actually really getting on my nerves. So I'll be right back, guys. Let me throw on that music, that Xenoblade music, and we'll be right back. Okay. Okay, we back, boys. This is definitely more my style. I like it a little bit more. Had to change into a collar shirt, changing back into my Punisher sweater. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't feeling the red, guys. I was not feeling the red at all. I don't think I'm ever gonna buy another red shirt or anything like that ever again. But I also want to give a shout out to Nigel Sims. He did also become a member. It didn't show up on there, but I saw that I got an extra member. So thank you so much, Nigel. I do appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. And of course, welcome to your emotes. You do have emotes now. And of course, that gets you into be able to play against us in our PE arenas or PE Ultimates, Smash Brothers and all that. We will be playing Smash Brothers tonight. So if you want to get in on the action, feel free to do so. So thank you so much for the sponsorship as well. So I appreciate that, my man. I really do. All right, so welcome back. Sorry about that, guys, but that just, I don't think I'm ever going to wear red again. I cannot stand red on me. I don't know why I bought that red shirt. Now, some people were asking about the red chair in the back. That's a red chair. That's not on me. That's just a chair. So that makes sense for it to stick out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But on me, I'm not trying to have a, like, this bright, super bright, like, Kool-Aid man red, like, oh yeah, like Kool-Aid. Like, I don't know why I bought that red shirt, that red Iron Man shirt, but I'm never gonna wear that shirt again. I'm probably just gonna, I'll probably just give it away. I'm gonna put it in a bag and give it away, Salvation Army or something like that. But that, I'm never gonna wear that shirt again. It looks weird. So he said, yo, OJ, I have more fun at work than I do playing Dark Souls Remastered. What? Yeah, bright yellow, bright red. Nah, I don't really wear bright colors. I think it's not a good contrast, like, to my skin complexion. Like, I'm more of, like, since I'm darker, I like to wear more of the colors that kind of just, you know, are darker colors, or like kind of faded out. Like, for example, like, I can wear like powder blue, right? Like, I like to wear, like, I have like a powder blue, what was it, like not a light powder blue, but like a cemented powder blue Space Invaders shirt. That shirt looks fine on me, and it's brighter than what I normally wear. But the red or yellow, those type of like freaking Mike and Ike colors or anything like that, like, I can't be doing that. I can't be doing that at all, man. But nah, it's the Kool-Aid man. I'm not trying to roll around like the brother Kool-Aid man. We ain't doing it here. So sorry about that, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. I've got my tea ready, so let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the shoutouts, guys. Let's not waste any more time because we've already wasted a little bit of time here. Shoutouts to the Twitch boys that are watching too. Ramon is here. Daniel Ladderman is here. VC is here. What's good, VC? Geronimo is here. Elite Ninja Geronimo is here. Elite Ninja Shadow King 1982 is here. You guys got some good comment. You guys are funny. Dank Beam Center is here. Dragon Chi 26 is here. Dragon Lady Gaming UK is here. What's up, Dragon Lady? Good to see you back. Agent C is here. Let's see here. Geronimo, once again. El Chupacabra is here. Party Man is here. Elite Ninjas. My Smash Brothers. My Smash Brothers are here. Flip 999 is here. What's good, Flip 99? I'm gonna call Chuba and Chuba, Party Man, and VC. Y'all the Smash Brothers. brothers. Y'all the brotherhood. Chuba, Party Man, and Chuba, Party Man, and VC. Y'all the brothers. Y'all the brotherhood. That's you guys' new name when you three are in the chat here. Y'all the brotherhood. Jamie Lure is here. What's good, man? Capturing from some footage from Dr. Mario. No Dr. Mario tonight, guys. I was going to do that, but I was going to do it last week. But I decided to do the serial review. We'll do the Dr. Mario thing probably this week. I'll probably be capturing footage this week for it. Also, my fingers started hurting from playing Smash so much, so I took a couple days off. I didn't let you guys know about that, but if you know you guys haven't seen Smash on the channel for a couple days now, it's just because my fingers actually really started hurting from playing so much, so I had to give myself a couple days off. So yeah, Braxton is here. What's good? Grubby K9. What's good, man? What's good, Grubby K9? Did I see Mr. T here? Yo, is Mr. T here? Yo, shout out to Mr. T if he's here. What's good, Mr. T? Sonic 1093 is here. What's good? What's good, man? It's okay, Dragon Lady. I understand. If you've been feeling down or upset lately, that's okay. We've all been there before. The Red Ring of Death gave me PTSD. Man, maybe. Maybe. Switch RPG is here. What's good, man? Good to see you here. K83 TV. What's up, man? How you doing today? Getting some Xenoblade in. There we go. The Brotherhood. Y'all the Brotherhood, man. Let's see here. Death Wish Cassidy. What's good, man? Convince you to purchase Vesperia? I already had a video, Death Wish Cassidy. If you want to watch my video on New Super Mario Bros. Versus Tales of Vesperia, go ahead and watch that. But I don't need to convince you to purchase Tales of Vesperia right now, my man. You can definitely watch my video on it. It's right there. That might convince you to watch my video. Let's see here. T-Dude is here. What's good, T-Dude? What's good, my man? My man T-Dude is here. Let me go ahead and get Nigel up here on the top Stream Ninja because Nigel does have the top donation. I forgot to put that in. Nigel. Sims, right? Yeah, Nigel Sims. There we go. Nigel Sims and with 10. Thank you so much, Nigel. Appreciate that. All right, so I think we should get into the. I think that's everybody, right? Is it Arcadia? And Arcadia, what's up, man? How you doing today? How's it going? Do you think Metal Gear can become a Switch? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be on Switch or not, but we'll answer more questions towards the end, guys. We'll definitely answer more questions towards the end. So hold on to your random questions, and we'll definitely get to those. We will definitely get to those. All right, so let's go and let's get into the content here. So according to Nintendo Soup, they are claiming that they have sources that say that Dragon Quest XI will get a worldwide launch in 2019. So it's not going to be one of those games, you know, that comes out like with the localization. Let me make sure I get the exact thing on what they say. Is it Nintendo Soup? Like, let me double check. Is it Nintendo Soup? I don't know if it's Nintendo Soup or if it's a different. No, hold up. Let me make sure I get this right. My man, the sorcerer, sent me this. Yeah, Nintendo Soup. Yep, Nintendo Soup is reporting this. That they're reporting that Dragon Quest XI S on the Switch will launch worldwide in 2019. So today they have an exclusive report they're sharing. So it's a rumor, but they're making it as if they've got a solid source that says that this is going to happen. So here's what they said, that Nintendo Soup is able to exclusively reveal that Square Enix is currently planning to release Dragon Quest XI S in 2019 in North America, Europe, and Japan. This information comes from multiple sources in the supply chain, which Nintendo Soup has access to and have previously provided accurate information. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this accurate information that they previously provided. Okay, so they did point out that a Japanese retail version of Okami HD supports English. So this was before the game launched, so they were right about that. Okay, so we'll give them that from their retail chain. And they also talked about 12 months ago, they talked about how Bayonetta Nonstop Climax Edition will only have a single production run, which was, I think, correct on that. So, okay, so they've got a couple things right. Nothing major, but they still got some things right. And this seems like something with Dragon Quest XI that does seem like it's not anything major. Dragon Quest XI getting a worldwide release for the Switch in 2019, that's something that I've said that I think was going to happen. Or if it didn't happen, it would be, you know, it was something that was going to happen. But I think that they didn't say simultaneous. So on Nintendo Soup, they didn't say simultaneous worldwide launch. So the launch windows could be different, right? They could be like Japan, it comes out summer 2019. The West, it comes out fall 2019. Europe, it comes out, you know, winter 2019 or something like that. So we still don't know exactly, you know, when it, you know, in that area. But once again, this is still just a rumor as well, too. So, yeah. So it just depends. It just depends on what Square Enix and how they can get things done recently and all of that. So right now, guys, we're talking about Dragon Quest. So if you have comments on Dragon Quest, or I'd even extend it to like Japanese releases this year or new releases coming out, then I'll answer questions on those. I mean, if you're talking about just like random other things, guys, I'm not going to derail too much off of it. Some of you guys are tagging me with stuff that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Just hold on to those, guys, and we'll get into that towards the end. If you have to go somewhere, let me know, and maybe I'll answer your question. But yeah, hold on to the random stuff towards the end so it doesn't derail the stream too much, guys. All right, so let's see here. Dragon Quest. All right, so what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this report when it comes to Dragon Quest XI S? You guys think it's going to happen or not on here? You guys can let me know. Let's see here. I don't know what you guys are talking. Some of you guys, I'm just going to ignore some of you guys tagging me with stuff. Doesn't worldwide mean all at once? No. Worldwide just means that worldwide we're going to get the game in 2019. It didn't say a simultaneous worldwide launch. But worldwide 2019 means exactly that. In 2019, the game will be out worldwide. So sometime in 2019, it doesn't particularly say each region, or it doesn't say simultaneous. That's when you know it's like everywhere worldwide, is when they say, or at the same time, they'll say simultaneous worldwide launch. Otherwise, for example, like let's give you one, like Nintendo never stated that the Wii U would launch. They just said the Wii U would launch in 2012 in the major regions, right? They never said the Wii U would launch simultaneously worldwide in 2012. They just said it will launch worldwide 2012, and it was actually staggered, right? Like Japan got it at one point, and the US and Europe got it at another point. And same goes for like Microsoft and Sony. Well, although they never said that at all, but they said the Western launch would be, you know, Western worldwide launch in 2013, and then Japan got it in 2014. So you have to make sure that you specify certain things, you know, within that. So yeah. Artist Akira has a great comment. Says, "Just give me the damn game." You know what? And I agree. I think at this point, everybody's just ready for the game. I mean, it's the same thing like with like what was it? Inti Creates with Dragon Mark for Death, which we'll talk about in just a bit. I was like, I mean, that's great that you guys are talking about new information and all this stuff, but it's like, yo, like, can we just get the game now? You know, can we just get the game? Chupacabra says, "I do think the game should release everywhere within close proximity to the Japanese release, as the game is already localized." Well, the Japanese, yeah, exactly. I mean, I agree with that too, Chuba. I don't think that there's any need to have this game, you know, launch like in Japan in the summer, then we get it 3 or 4 months later. Like, I hate that trash. Like, that's just straight bunk. Like, nobody likes that. I don't think anybody likes that. So I agree. I think that the localization is finished. I know Evolucia says the same thing. You know, the localization is finished. They have to reinstate it just because it has voices. So I think the leak sounds viable. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Killa Tundant says, "This is the online Dragon Quest." No, this is not the online Dragon Quest. This is Dragon Quest 11, not Dragon Quest 10. Dragon Quest 10 is the online Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 11 is a normal RPG. So no. So yeah, I watched Dragon Quest 11 release the same week as Pokemon Gen 8. They need a more quiet week to launch, I think. I don't think it'll release the same as Pokemon Gen 8. I don't think so. So yeah. Just getting, what's the difference with the S version? Yeah, that's a good question. I guess we can go over that. My name, Chief. So basically, what the difference is that apparently, at the time being, in Japan does not have voice acting for Dragon Quest 11. It only has text. It doesn't have voice acting. The Switch version apparently has voice acting. It also has like better like when they speak. I forgot what that's called. Like when you speak and how it syncs up with the voices. Apparently it has like that's done better too as well. And I guess there's going to be some extra options with marrying and new content added in there as well with the S version of the game. But they haven't revealed everything yet though. Lip syncing. There we go. Lip syncing. It has better lip syncing than what the Western PS4 and PC version had. But in Japan, they have never gotten like dubbed, or not dubbed, but like voiced in Japanese. There is none. That was a Western exclusive, you know, for the PS4 and PC. So yeah, that version of Dragon Quest 11 S is going to have that right off the back for all users, you know, regardless of where you live. And there is going to be some extra content added in there. They haven't detailed a lot of different stuff, but I'm thinking there's going to be like some type of extra bonus or exclusive dungeon that you can do in the game as well. So, yeah. How is Dragon Quest 11 compared to Octopath Traveler? I would say that they're both in the same vein as far as a traditional RPG. They have their mechanics that I mean, I see El Jink going into, but like a lot of it's subjective when it comes to story and what's more interaction. Like that's just all subjective. In terms of the actual gameplay itself and kind of how it is, they're very similar in terms of they're just basic type of turn-based RPGs that let you build upon that. Like think of classic, you know, RPGs out there, Breath of Fire. Think of stuff like that. That's kind of what it is. So I mean, really, if you like Octopath, you should be right at home with Dragon Quest when it comes to it. So yeah. Jack, what's up, man? How's it going, Jack? How you doing, my man? I don't know. Can we get some people over on the Twitch chat just in case we need to moderate? So some Twitch boys get mod too. Can you guys have another one over there? It looks like we might have some Tobiness going on here. Anyway, Pay Fat Purple says Tim Rogers of, I think you meant Kotaku, said that the devs of Dragon Quest XI were 3 weeks away from finishing the game as a true open world with no loading screens. Did you hear that? Dragon Quest XI isn't that though, and that doesn't even make. I don't even know how that makes sense. I'm not even sure how that makes sense. So yeah. Slime themed Joy-Cons. What's up, man? Slime themed Joy-Cons. All right. So you want some slime themed Joy-Cons? You want some slime themed Joy-Cons? Yo, shout outs to Beetlejuice hitting us with that hitting us with that Twitch follow over on the Fire Nation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. The Fire Nation Pyra burns within you. The soul, the essence. I can post a link if it's okay with Player Essence. A link to what? For what? That article or whatever? I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know. He said 3 weeks away from finishing a true open world Dragon Quest XI, but that's not the game. So I mean, maybe that's what they wanted, but it didn't end up being that way. So oh well, it's the game that it is right now, you know. So yeah, it was supposed to be a full open world game, but they changed it. Dragon Quest IX on the DS was also supposed to be an action RPG, but they changed mid-development. Square can't make up their mind sometimes. All right, well, I mean that's cool. I mean, but the funny thing about it is that, guys, I don't really like what ifs. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, like there are like a lot of people that like say like what ifs or like maybes and stuff like that. Like, well, it was, oh well, you know, that was the type of game that it was, and that's what happened. So what's done is done. Dragon Quest XI or Dragon Quest IX wasn't an action RPG. I don't care if it used to be before then. It is what it is right now at this point, you know? Like Resident Evil 7, that was a VR game. That was not a Resident Evil game. Sony paid for it to be a Resident Evil game and a VR game. I'm almost confident that, even though they haven't said it, I'm almost confident Resident Evil 7 was just a VR game by Capcom, and Sony paid for it to be what it is, but they didn't want to go all the way in and say Resident Evil 7 is an exclusive, or Capcom wasn't willing to do that. But yeah, it is what it is with those things. It just ended up being what it is, and you know, you just got to move on. You just got to move on. So, Dragon Mark for Death live stream tomorrow. Well, we'll talk about that in just a bit. So what else do you guys think about Dragon Quest? Any other information that you guys do have? Or stuff that you guys want to talk about? Jack says, I have no clue what's going on. We're talking, dude, you can see the current topics. So let me explain it to you. The current topics are up right here, and it says Dragon Quest XI S. So we're talking about Dragon Quest XI S for the Nintendo Switch. Also, what we're talking about is it's in the title of the video that you're watching as well. So you can always look at the title, or you can look at the current topics, and that's what's kind of going on there, my man. So yeah. Hey, look. If you regret buying it, that's fine. But it like I said, it is what it is. It was, the concept art proves it. Yeah. I mean, they haven't necessarily like came out and fully said it, but that's what I feel that it was. Because I don't think that Resident Evil 7 is a real Resident Evil game. It's too stupid to be a real Resident Evil game. It's not, you know, it's just not that. But anyway. Let's see here. Do I think Dragon Quest XI S will have a special edition, kind of like how Octopath had a special edition? I'm not sure. They don't really do a lot of the special editions with Dragon Quest. For some reason, at least we don't get those here much. But we'll have to wait and see. I hope they do something special. Plus, I hope Dragon Quest XI comes out after April. Too many games leading up to there. I don't think Dragon Quest XI would come out in April. If it was coming out in April, we would know about it. I think that we would know if it was coming out in April. I'm thinking it's going to be a summer or fall type of release. I'm slamming Resident Evil 7 hard. I mean, can we just call it Biohazard VR? I think I just want to call that game Biohazard VR, because I think that's what we should call it. I feel that we're disrespecting the Resident Evil name by calling this game Resident Evil 7. Even though that's what Capcom calls it, I think it's a disrespect to the franchise. I think we should call it Biohazard VR. I think we should just call it that, not Resident Evil 7. We should not put a number behind. I mean, that's ridiculous. That is a numbered title. That's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm gonna call it Biohazard VR. I'm just gonna call it. I'm not even gonna call it Resident Evil. I'm gonna call it Biohazard VR. So let's just call it that. From now on, whenever I address that game, I'm just gonna call it Biohazard VR. I'm not calling it anything outside of that. Let's see here. Let's see here. OJ, I like the topics, but there's honestly could see it because the white blends with the background with subject. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's change that. It's in the title though too, so let's go ahead and change that. What color should it be? Maybe it should be black because that won't blend in. No, then we need to probably put some borders around it, a white border. And maybe make it a little bit bigger. Is that better for you, my man? There you go. There you go. No red. No red. Or maybe we can do red. Never mind. We can do red. We can do red. My favorite color. my favorite color in the world. Was the MMO Dragon Quest for the Switch supposed to be coming to the West? Nah, not really. Not really, to be honest, man. Not really. No, it's not. I mean, Square Enix always tries to say stupid stuff like, "Oh well, we want to. Oh yeah, we love to have Dragon Quest. Oh yeah, we're looking for ways to bring Dragon Quest 10 over. Trust me, we are." And then like 10 years later, you know what? You guys want Dragon Quest 11? I think Dragon Quest 11 will be a little bit better. Dragon Quest 10 is old. That's a Wii game. It was originally a Wii game, and they've been talking about wanting to bring it over forever. They're not bringing it over. You know what I'm saying? They're like the boy who cried wolf. They're the boy who cried. They're the boy who cried Dragon Quest MMO wolf for the longest time. But seriously, they keep on saying stuff like that. You'll read interviews and they'll talk all good about it, and they'll talk about how they want to make Dragon Quest more popular in the West. They'll say all these things, and then when it comes down to it, it's just not going to come over. It's like, oh, it was going to come over this year. You know, I've been thinking, and I think that it'd be a good time for us to talk about it maybe next year coming over. What do you guys think? That's what they say inside their meeting rooms and everything. They're all sitting down. They're like, all right, guys. So, Dragon Quest 10 this year. How about Tomb Raider? Tomb Raider? Tomb Raider. All right, Tomb Raider. Let's go. I mean, like, they never bring over. They're never gonna bring it over. They're never gonna bring it over, man. But yeah, that's I think we won't get the Dragon Quest remakes of older DQ games. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Whatever they decide to do, they just decide to do it. So, what's that here? You like Dragon Quest 10? No Dragon Quest 10 for you. You absolutely filthy, disgusting Westerner. Like, how dare you suggest that you would like Dragon Quest 11? I mean, like, these Japanese companies, they treat us like idiots, dude. Like, I talked about this the other day when we were talking about them switching the name of Final Fantasy and thinking people wouldn't know what happened. It's and thinking people wouldn't realize that I was like, hey, this is before the internet, right? It's like, they'll never know. They thought they were being slick, huh? Oh, we just didn't get you guys multiple Final Fantasies. Let's just call this one 3. They'll never know. I mean, like, who knows about Japanese and what goes down in Japan, huh? It's like they thought thought they were being slick, and they've done this to us over and over. Like in the early days, they've done it to us a lot. But like, I mean, Nintendo, all these Japanese companies, they thought that we are freaking idiots, dude. They thought that Western gamers are freaking idiots, and that's how they would treat us. Like with Mario Bros. And with Final Fantasy. It's like, oh, I guess we never find out that we didn't get a bunch of Final Fantasy games, huh? Square Enix, then they have to go back and retcon their own crap. Now we have Final Fantasy 3 and we have Final Fantasy 3 that are both different games in the West. It's not just normal. We have a Final Fantasy 3 that you can pick up and play, all right, on your Nintendo DS. And you're like, hey, wait a minute. That's not... is this the same game? No. Oh, it's a different game. Oh, it's the real Final Fantasy 3. Excuse me, Square Enix. Excuse me, Princess. It's the real Final Fantasy 3. It's not the actual Final Fantasy 3 that I had as a kid. That's Final Fantasy 6. So what happened? Why didn't we get the other ones? Oh, Nani? Nani? Don't talk. We don't need to talk about that now. Let's talk about how great Square Enix was in the early 90s. Can we talk about our successes? Not that right now. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I know. Secret of Mana. Oh, you silly gooses out there. Secret of Mana. You guys want? What do you guys want? Secret of Mana. Hey, look. Let's listen up, Westerners. If you go into the bathroom and say Seiken Densetsu 3 times, and I'll spin you around. As soon as you turn back around, I'll hand you the game. All right, let's go do it. Square Enix took us for a ride. He spun us around 3 times. We went in there for our Seiken Densetsu 3. Gone. Absolutely gone. Where were they? They just yeeted out of the building. What is this? Square Enix, come on. I mean... Secret they don't know how to number Secret of, I know the Secret of Mana games. We don't know how to number the Secret of Mana games either. I mean, like, all we've got is Secret of Mana. Like, that's all we've got is just Secret of Mana. There's no 1, 2, or 3 where we live. All we got is just 1. It's Secret of Mana. We got the original one, but that's not Secret of Mana. And Secret of Mana 2, that's not Secret of Mana 2. That's just Secret of Mana. That's just Secret of Mana, guys. Don't worry about it. It doesn't involve you Westerners. You filth. I wish I could talk in Japanese, because if I could just speak in Japanese right now, it would just make this so much funnier. But it doesn't involve you filthy Westerners and you wanting to play games like us Japanese folk over here. Just stay in your lanes, okay? Calm down. And when we feel like getting you Secret of Mana, we'll get you that. So, okay. All right, so guys, just relax, okay? That's the same, Jetty Plus. That Secret of Mana that we got is the same Secret of Mana, though. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's a third game. There's a Secret of Mana 3, but they titled Secret of Mana 2. They titled that Secret of Mana. You know what I'm saying? They titled that Secret of Mana because the first one was like something that didn't come over right away. And then they like retconned it for Westerners. And then Secret of Mana 3, they just said, screw it. You guys will never get this game. You guys will never officially get Secret of Mana 3. And they gave us literally no reason. They said, well, would you guys like Secret of Evermore? Hey, I got this great idea for you Western trash, okay? Look, you have this dog, okay? You have this dog and you have this guy with this like kind of like Kuwabara afro that's going on. You guys know Kuwabara, kind of like this little miniature Kuwabara looking dude, okay? And you get this dog and you travel to different places, and as you go to different places, you Westerners, remember, you guys like Lassie, right? Lassie's very popular in the West. You get this dog and he transforms, okay, as you go to different places. Can we get Secret of Mana 3? No, you can get Secret of Evermore. But what about Secret? There's a can we just, no? You will take this dog and like it. You will take this dog and like it. Look, it transforms. Look, Robo Fido, Poodle Fido, all sorts of Fidos. I mean, like, Square Enix. I swear they call Westerners names. I swear when they have their meetings, they make fun of us. They think that we're dumb and stupid. I'm almost positive this is the case. Yo! Christian with the $50 Ridingon unlock. Yo, what's up, man? Shout outs to Christian, my man, showing crazy support the last 2 days. What is this? What is this? Christian with the 50. Excuse me, with the 50. And he says, hey, OJ, what are you, how are you doing? I thought you said, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm streaming. He says, how are you doing? Is there any secret jutsus you want me to unlock? Can we get some ancient technology from Xenoblade Chronicles 2? I wouldn't tell you that there's secret jutsus that I want you to unlock because that seems like extreme shilling. Like that, I think that's shilling like that I might not want to go there type of shilling. You know, that's like really bad shilling. I mean, I shill, like I say, hey, you guys sign up and all that, but that type of shilling is, I'm not sure if I want to go, I'm not sure if I want to go that far with that. Like tell you guys, hey, this is where it's at. Hey, you guys do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I want to go that far. I think that even that breaks the barriers. So, so no, there's not any other secret jutsus. I appreciate your donations. If you want to continue, that's great. I really do appreciate it. It really does help out, Christian. So thank you for that. But I will implement new secret jutsus, but I'm definitely not going to tell you guys those or like market it like that. I'll just say, hey, I've got secret jutsus, but I'm not going to sit there and say it just because, like I said, that's you know, that's a little bit, you know. But yeah, but thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really, really do. And let's go ahead and get your music going. But yes, I will add more secret jutsus for you guys. If you guys have any suggestions on what type of jutsus you want to see, just go ahead and let me know in the comment section. Christian, if you have any suggestions on one, just DM me one, Christian, since you like unlocking them. I'll let you suggest the secret jutsu, but I won't tell you what it is in terms of price and all that. Like, you know. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get some Xenoblade music going. All right. Secret apple juices, secret orange juices. Okay. Instead of jutsus, we've got juices in this piece. It sounds good. That sounds good, man. I like it. You guys let me know how it sounds, the music. Give me money and I'll announce it direct. All right, there you go. All right, let's go in and let's get Christian's name up here on the top stream. Top stream ninja. All right. Thank you once again, Christian. I appreciate it. You have the trifecta going on right here. You have the top stream ninja, top weekly ninja, and also the current stream boss as well. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing today, my man? Sounds good, the music? All right. Yes, Xenoblade music is really good. Shall we move on to the next topic, guys? I think we should move on to the next topic. So Dragon Marked for Death. We've got some new information on this game, which is fun. Which is always fun. And so let me go ahead and pull it up here. All right, so so let me pull up what they had to say. Inti Creates, I think they sent me an email as well. So they talked about frontline versus advanced attackers, which is pretty cool. They talked about pre-purchasing to get some striker gear. So if you pre-purchase the digital version, you get Frontline Fighters and Dragon Marked for Death and advanced attackers on the Nintendo Switch eShop through January 30, 2019, and get the complete set of 4 Striker Gear DLC weapons. The physical version, you can redeem the download code inside the physical version for this stuff as well. They've got some additional DLCs that will be available, DLC quests, additional quests, the Dragon Blood Village, available on the same, almost pretty much the same day it launches, okay? And then additional scenario, the Dragon Blood Thief, which is scheduled for March 28th. Day 1 DLC. Well, that's the next day DLC. The game comes out January 30th. So, it's an additional quest. So if you purchase the DLC things, you'll get that. I'm not a fan of that. They've partnered with Nighthawk Interactive to bring the game to North America and Europe regions at a full-scale retail release and physical version. So it will be available for $49.99, and it's an all-in-one pack and includes all of the because it comes with 2 packs, right? It comes with like 2 different fighters, then another 2 different fighters if you want to buy it digitally. The physical version comes with both of those. So so they are claiming, they said this. They said that Inti Creates says that Dragon Marked for Death is the most content-packed game we have created in our 22-year history, and we are beyond stoked for you folks to get your hands on it. The fires of this project has been kindling for nearly 10 years, and with everything from dozens of quests to tackle, 4 unique characters, and completely different playstyles, the biggest, baddest sprites our Pixelmancers have ever made, a fully orchestrated soundtrack, which is absolutely dope, by the way, and a lot more. This is truly a special release for us. Yeah, I'm still going to support this game, because apparently this game was originally supposed to be on the it's 10 years in the making. They were going to make this game on the PSP, and I think I saw like an infograph or whatever with the PSP graphics and everything on there. So this game is a massive undertaking for them, and you can tell because it was delayed more than a year. So very big undertaking for them when it comes to it. So I'm excited for the game. I'm looking forward to it. It looks like a ton of fun. I love games like Azure Striker Gunvolt. That game's awesome. So to see them kind of go more into the RPG realm and kind of blow it out with the different types of fighters and stuff that you can do there. A lot of content in the game. It's looking like this game is going to be like 50 hours plus, and depending on like, you know, what type of characters you pick and all that. So I'm looking forward to it. So yeah. Here's the thing. You guys should don't look on the eShop page to see what's coming soon. Just watch videos. Watch our videos. The eShop page is useless. So yeah, eShop page is useless. So I don't know why people go there to act like Nintendo's gonna update it like that. Just go on the website. Just go on Nintendo.com. You'll see all the updates for whatever games are coming. It's a lot faster. Casual will never know. Well, casuals know how to use the internet. Casuals have a cell phone. They can easily look up Nintendo.com and see a release. I think that's a lot easier for a casual than going on the eShop and looking up the section. But that's just my opinion. Unless casuals are complete idiots and they don't know how to type in www.nintendo.com and they can't look at latest releases or new releases on there. Or if they're so stupid that they can't do that, then maybe they just can't look up Nintendo.com. Maybe they just can't do it. For the casuals are so dumb. You know what I find interesting, because we were just talking about how Square Enix treats us like we're idiots, and I think that when people make this type of narrative, put out this narrative that casuals can't do simple things like look up a release list, I think that this validates how they treat us, right? If casuals are so stupid or so to the point to where they can't look at a release list like, oh, I'm screwed, I don't know what games are coming because it's not on this here, and they can't literally take a cell phone and look at it to see releases coming out seriously, then maybe it's justified that Square Enix treats Westerners like idiots, because that type of narrative never goes down in any other place. That's only for what Western media says. Nobody else says that, but Western media will say that, because that's just how Western media operates. So maybe it's justified that they treat us like complete idiots. If you can't take a cell phone, and casuals will be screwed. You know, maybe that's the case. Maybe we should be treated like that. You know, we can't tell the difference between if the Wii U is a new system or not. You know what I'm saying? We can't tell the difference if it's a tablet or if it's not. I mean, it was just so confusing. You know, the media was just confused. Professional gamers there were confused. Everybody was just so confused. So, I mean, maybe that's the reason why we get treated like idiots. Maybe it is rightfully so. Maybe rightfully so. So, yeah. It's not the fault of casuals. You don't understand what I'm trying to say. Nobody's saying it's the fault. It's not the fault of casuals. I didn't say that. You did not understand what I'm saying. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. We're moving on from Dragon Marked for Death. It's already been about an hour, so go ahead and guys, if you have a question, please make sure you type in @PlayerEssence or #PlayerEssence. I'll answer questions for about a good 30 to 45 minutes, maybe longer if we get some good ones. Random questions. So if all those questions that people were throwing at me at the beginning, if you want me to talk about that, that's fine. I have no problem doing so. So feel free to let those rip. So Q&A. What was the last discussion about? Just got here. I'm not even gonna go back into it. I don't even really feel like going back into it. Should I get Cave Blazers and or Momodora? I haven't played either one. I've been hearing all sorts of people talking about Cave. I feel like I'm saying the Portland Trail Blazers. Cave Blazers. I looked at it on the eShop. I mean, I'm done with these rogue games. I don't know. I'm done. I don't know which one to get. Whatever you feel like getting, watch some reviews. But I'm done with these. I'm done with rogue games. I'm done. I'm never playing her. I'm never going to sit there and spend my money on another rogue game or even spend my time. Like I'm done. So yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. Why is that so large? Shout outs to Beetlejuice. Big old huge shimmy. That's a huge shimmy. Shout outs to Beetlejuice with a $5 donation. And he says, here, bro, go get some more Sour Patch cereal and relax, JK. Oh my gosh. I'm not eating that Sour Patch cereal. Although, here's what I'll do, guys. Here's what I'll do. I'll make this interesting for us. Anytime we hit our goal, if we hit our goal, or if we get, let's just say, I'll make up a goal, not to 160, but if we get, like, let's say 2 or 3, anytime we live stream, if we get 3 or more sponsors during a stream, any type, whether it's Patreon tier 2s or Elite Ninjas, I will eat some of that cereal. Instead of licking a cartridge, I will eat some of that nasty cereal anytime we do that. So there you go. So I will eat some of that nasty. I have a whole box full because I only ate a little bit. So I will eat some of that disgusting Sour Patch cereal. So there's an incentive for me. And I hate that cereal. It's disgusting. Did you hear about the harassment that was going on with the Square Enix Kingdom Hearts 3 dev team? Nah, I didn't hear about it. Arctic Nightwolf says, nah, you're asking a personal question, Arctic Nightwolf. I'm just gonna go ahead and no personal questions. You get timed out like that, my man. That's if you guys notice, when you go to YouTube terms of or when you open up the YouTube chat, it tells you to not tell people information like that. Even if you want to, that's fine, but it tells you not to tell people your personal information, not to tell people stuff over the chat. That's actually against YouTube terms of service, and that can get you banned off of the website and can get me banned. So I'm not gonna sit here and broadcast that type of information, bro. I mean, you lucky. I might ban you after that, because I'm not trying to have any of that on the channel. I'm not trying to get my channel terminated either for breaking YouTube terms of service or getting community strikes, because it looks like that's what you're trying to do. So yeah, man, I don't. You've been asking that. You've been spamming that multiple times, and I ignored it, and then you kept going, and it tells you that when you boot up the chat, it actually tells you that. So so yeah, man, sorry, but you're gonna have to go ahead and ban. I'm not even gonna take the chance. We're gonna go ahead and you're done. So here you go. You're done. Because yeah, YouTube literally tells you that when you open up the chat. It's right there to not do that, and you're spamming it, you know. And I think I've seen you do that in other people's chats too. I'm not trying to have you around, my man. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and let's get it going here, guys. You're done. You're done. Sorry, man. Sorry about that, but gotta go. All right, so if you guys have more questions, Miss Click says hi on the Twitch chat. What's up, Miss Click? I didn't see it. There's so many people here. I did not see that. What's up, Ms. Clicky? Good to see you here, like always. Good to see you here. I have my Twitch chat open, but I just didn't. I have my Twitch and YouTube chat mixed, but I didn't see it on there. Shout out to Ms. Clicky. Let's see. You shouldn't apologize for protecting your channel or brand, or it's all good. Yeah. I mean, he might have not meant bad, but nah, can't have that around here. Can't have somebody spamming that. You're done. Unfortunately, Velvet, I only do. Hold up. You said, OJ, can I request the Bakugan? Oh, okay, Bakugan. Okay, so a jutsu. Absolutely. Yeah, we can definitely get some Bakugan jutsu, something like that. Hidden, secret, hidden jutsu. Sure, no problem. Simply Chris YT says the cereal review is foreshadowing Amster Essence ASMR. I don't do that weirdo stuff, man. I've seen that weirdo stuff, man. I ain't about that. Dragon Quest 11 release date. There is no release date. There is a rumor that it's going around that it's going to be 2019 worldwide launch for 2019. So that's the rumor that's going around. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to. We still got a lot of time. So yeah. You're done. Did anyone trigger the last donation clip yet? Yeah. Actually, Christian did yesterday. You weren't here, Aaron, but Christian did yesterday. It was he triggered it. It was $65 on the spot, and he triggered it. It was a weird one that I just put in there, just a secret one. I didn't think anybody would get it just because, and Christian triggered it yesterday. It's going sage mode. It's a sage mode jutsu. Saab Vasquez says, happy Tuesday, brother. Do you think we'll see that Super Nintendo games announcement sooner rather than later now that it seems to have been revealed so early on? Well, yeah, Saab, I actually talked about that in a recent video. I said that I think that we could see it at a Nintendo Direct. So, yeah. AB says, what is your favorite, or what is your most hyped game for this year? My most hyped game for this year? Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I'm ridiculously excited for that game. Really excited for it. J2 Blue says, do you think we'll get possibly a 1,000-year door style Paper Mario this year? I don't know if we will. I think they might be done with the 1,000-year door style of Paper Mario and all that. I don't know, because they already have like the Mario and Luigi series. So yeah. Beetlejuice says, if there is lag in Smash, would it affect both sides? I played someone that claimed I had a full second of lag, but it was fine for me. Sorry if this is random. No, that's not random, and we are in random Q&A, so you can ask me anything that you want for the most part. Not personal, not any YouTube terms of service or things that can jeopardize my channel though. When it comes to it, it affects both sides. There is no difference. It's a direct peer-to-peer connection. So what you see is what they see. What you feel is what they feel as well, depending on that. So if he was having lag, it just might be his perception of how it was, because of just like his perception, not necessarily reality, but his perception of what it was. If it was fine for you, that doesn't mean it's going to be the same for him. There's some people that feel varying levels of lag and it's worse for them or not, you know, so it just depends. But no, it was his perception that it was like that. Let's see. T-Dude says, did you know that Dragon Mark for Death was originally planned to be a PSP? I already stated that, T-Dude, when I talked about Dragon Mark for Death, so yes. Aaron says, I'll watch the upload of the stream then. Yeah, it was yesterday's stream, yeah. Player says, besides Smash, what have you been playing this week? Is today Monday or Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. I don't think I've played any games outside of what I played today. I played Wolfenstein and I played Doom for my video today, and that's all I've played this week because the week just started. It's only Tuesday. So I played Wolfenstein and Doom, and that's it on the Switch. Let's see here. It's not game related, but do you like 7 Deadly Sins? I don't know what that is. Ms. Velvet says, OJ Sweetheart, I just started playing Fire Emblem Warriors, and it's fun. Yes, Fire Emblem Warriors is very fun. I have a lot of videos on that too. Jeremy 19,912 says, shoutouts to Ms. Velva, also her song request. I don't think she had a song request, did she? So Velva, if you have a song request, let me know. You want some Fire Emblem Warriors music? I can definitely do that for you. Let's see here. Jeffrey says, what characters from Chrono Cross would you like to see in Smash Bros? I wouldn't like to see any characters from Chrono Cross in Smash Bros. I'd like to see characters from Chrono Trigger in Smash Bros. But if I had to pick one, I guess I'd just pick Surge, right? Jason Evans says, somebody please okay, he's talking about something else. And Arcadia says, it's an anime I've been watching on Netflix that is pretty good. Okay, that's cool, man. Maybe I'll watch it someday. Shadow King 1982 says, are you getting Tales of Vesperia? I already have Tales of Vesperia. Yes, I stated that I will be getting it, and it's my favorite Tales game of all time, multiple times on the channel. I have the Xbox 360 release, I have the Switch release, and I have the Xbox One release. So yeah, unfortunately I don't at the moment. Okay, there you go. Yo, you played a streamer on Twitch, okay, and you clapped him, okay. Maybe he was having some lag, maybe not. There's always going to be a little bit of lag, guys. There's never going to be a perfect zero. I mean, I have faced in the time that I've played Smash Ultimate, I have faced a few different competitors. Interestingly enough, all from Japan with perfect internet connections. I guess there might have been a couple guys that were, when I was playing the other day, like I think I was playing as Corn or whatever. It was perfect connection. Where everything was just super smooth, no input delay, but that's very, very, very few times. But yeah, the Japanese players that I've played, they've had silky smooth, great connections. That's the funniest thing, and that's why I know the netcode in the game is good, because I can play Japanese players with amazing internet, and everything runs really smoothly, you know. So, but they have super good internet. I have super good internet, so everything runs really good. Simply Chris says, not a question, but I'm always amazed at playing a game online and knowing that every player around me is an actual person somewhere in the world. Okay, it's kind of more of like a thought, lost in thoughts, all alone type of thing. Let's see here. John says, any specific things that you are really hoping for in Three Houses, or do you just want another good Fire Emblem game? I just want a really good Fire Emblem game, you know. Metallic Madness Zone from Sonic. All right, Metallic Madness. Is that from? We're gonna play the Sonic Mania version. Let me know how it sounds, guys. If it's too loud, not loud enough, let me know. VC says, if you had to choose between eating a pound of cheese or 3 bowls of Sour Patch Kids cereal, which would you choose? 3 bowls of Sour Patch Kids cereal or a pound of cheese? How much is a pound of cheese, first of all? How much is a pound of cheese? Like what is that? What is that? Deathwish Cassidy says, players, if there was a Spawncast JRPG, what would your class be? I'm thinking Paladin. No, my class would be Ninja. I think Paladin or Knight would be like John. And like Dreamcast guy would be like Fencer. And Sean, like RGT, would be like a Necromancer or something like that. Or Dreamcast guy would be a Necromancer or something like that. I don't know. One of those two. I don't know what Sean would be. Sean would be like a something like that. I'm not really sure. Oh, what? Nigel Sims. I would definitely be the ninja class though. Nigel Sims says, is Dragon Quest completely turn-based? Yes, it's completely turn-based. Yes. And the art style is like Dragon Ball because it's the same Akira Toriyama, the guy who draws like the art for Dragon Ball Z. He's the same guy who does Dragon Quest as well. Said 2 fistfuls in terms of the cheese. I think I'd rather eat the bowls the bowls of cereal. Yeah, the bowls of cereal. Spawncast RPG, make it happen, OJ. Tell John to, man. His channel's blowing up, man. So he's gonna have the money to make it happen. Have I seen the Broly movie yet? No, I haven't seen the Broly movie yet. The cereal is just nasty. It's not gonna make me sick. If I eat 2 pounds or a pound full of cheese, I'm gonna get sick and I'm gonna be in the bathroom all day. So I'd rather just eat the disgusting cereal than to deal with the disgusting like cheese and also like losing my butt in the bathroom, you know? So Cool posters in the background. Yeah, I need to hang them, right? Yes, Dragon Quest is completely turn-based. It's a completely turn-based game. There is a mode though to where you can change it to where you can like walk around while you're battling or like run around, but it literally does nothing. It's useless. There is no benefit to walking around, you know. But you can change the battle system to a dynamic battle system, but it's still a turn-based game no matter at the end of the day. I know, incoming 1 hour bathroom break. Sean will be at Greeny Mage? What? Yeah. Cereal Essence won't go away anytime soon. Yeah, if we, like I said, anytime we get three sponsors or so, we'll go ahead, we'll bust out some cereal, and I'll eat the cereal. I will eat that disgusting cereal for you guys. I will eat it. People keep on sending me stuff. It's like, why? Keep the questions coming, guys. We're only an hour 16 in. So if you guys have more questions, I think we'll go for an hour 30 on this one. Because we're going to play Smash Brothers today. We're going to have a fairly early stream of Smash Brothers. I'm just going to go, rest my eyes just for a bit. And then we're going to play Smash Brothers tonight. So. Saul Vasquez says, I really enjoyed the Doom/Wolfenstein video this morning. Will you be doing more of these moving forward? Maybe accessories and indie games too? Yes. Very good question, Saul Vasquez. I like the question. Yes, I will be doing more accessory reviews. Those are in the works. I have to find a good format for that. But I think, like, for example, my Smash Brothers, right? That's controllers, so that's more of like accessories type of video. And also, if you've noticed, we just got done doing our What Should You Buy video. Or we're not just got done, but it was this month, right? Was it this month? Yeah, I think it was this month. For the What Should You Buy Tales of Vesperia versus New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. And we already have another one, What Should You Buy? I actually went back and did an older game. So yeah, I will be going back and doing older games of What Should You Buy. I will be doing newer games. We are going to do some pretty nice comparisons. And we are going to do indie games. We are going to do... I don't want to say the games because then somebody's going to steal my idea, but we are going to do 2 upcoming indie games in terms of what should you buy. So we are going to do that as well. So yeah, look forward to it. Which do you like, real time or turn based? I like both. It just depends on the game. For example, like Xenoblade is a hybrid kind of, but you know, Fire Emblem is a turn-based, a strategy turn-based, and those are like 2 of my favorites. So it's not like I have a preference of one over the other. It just depends on how good the game is and what they do in their genre. But I love Fire Emblem just as much as I love Xenoblade, you know. So, and that's one of them's action, one of them's turn-based. So, and I love Chrono Trigger, that's turn-based. But I love action. I love Secret of Mana, that's action. So it's really just dependent on how well they work within their subgenre, more so than which one I like more than the other, you know. Hey, OJ, will you do a What Should You Buy for the upcoming Final Fantasy Switch releases? Absolutely, we will do that in terms of it. Chances are, though, it ends up in like some type of a draw, but no, we usually have to pick one. But yeah, we will do a What Should You Buy for pretty much all the major releases if they both come out in the same month or if they're very similar. But I think I might do a What Should You Buy between like 2 different RPGs. So not necessarily Final Fantasy X versus Final Fantasy 12, more of like maybe like a Final Fantasy X versus like a Dragon's Dogma, something like that, or a Final Fantasy 12 versus a Dragon's Dogma, you know, something along the lines of that. So yeah. You don't have to apologize, Nigel. You did nothing. You did nothing wrong. I didn't see you spamming the question, and you did nothing wrong. And Arcadia says, do you think Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 9 will be out before X and X2? No, because if they were going to be out before them, they would have already revealed that they're coming out. I would have thought that they would have already revealed. So I think they're going to be coming out afterwards, maybe summer. Yeah, the Russian CEO did not get fired, but it is what it is. VC says, I want to see you create a video of what your top 5 or 10 indie games are on the Switch. Yeah, that's a video that I can do. I don't know how much traction that type of video would get, but yeah, I mean, that's something that I could potentially do. Any new info about the SN30 Pro Plus from 8BitO? Nothing that I know of right now. I'm liking the What Should I Buy videos. Thank you. I thought you guys would like them. Price is awesome. Looking forward to all that. Maybe you can do a best Switch accessories on Amazon for like 10 to $11. Things like that always interests me in finding new things. Yeah, definitely. I need to start talking with some of these Amazon suppliers again to get some more accessories and stuff like that sent to my house. So yeah, absolutely. Do you think, hold up, Grubby Canine says, what about Final Fantasy? Do you like the turn-based ones better than the real-time games? It's not like like I said, it's not like a either or. I mean, most of the time Final Fantasy is a turn-based game, but it just depends. It's not like I like one more so than the other. You know, for example, like Final Fantasy, 15. I like that more than like Final Fantasy 13. But that doesn't mean, but I like Final Fantasy 6 more than I like Final Fantasy 15. So it's just really based on the individual game. It's not really one more so than like action versus the turn-based. It's just what they do in that game, in that subgenre, more so than anything. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll see we'll see on that, VC. Arn says, will you make a what should you buy for Final Fantasy? Yeah, I literally just talked about that. I don't know if you missed it, Arn, or if you weren't here, but I literally just said, somebody asked the same question, and I said that, yes, we'll make a Final Fantasy, we'll make videos, what should you buy based on Final Fantasy games, yeah. But I don't know if it's going to be those two games against each other more so than one versus like a Dragon's Dogma or one versus like a different RPG game, Will you play Kingdom Hearts 3 on Xbox or PS4? I'll be getting Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Xbox One X. Yeah. Xbox is easier to stream on, and the Xbox One X is powerful. All right, Jeremy, heading out soon. Got to go back to work. All right, man. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I do appreciate that. Oh, okay. You were in the kitchen, just came back. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. I didn't know that you left for a bit. Sorry about that. I should have thought about that. Also, shout outs to Victor Thinajero. Is it Tinajero? With the subscription. That was about 11 minutes ago. Thank you so much, Victor. I do appreciate it. Your name is at the bottom, though, so you are getting your proper shout outs for subscribing. Appreciate that, my man. If anybody else that's watching that is not subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Daily videos, daily live streams, except for Sundays. Don't live stream on Sundays anymore. But I used to. So you can watch the videos before. But I needed one day off, and my eyes needed a day off from looking at screens all day. Literally, my Sundays, I just lie down and do nothing. Deathwish Cassidy says, I'm curious, are there any Western RPGs such as Diablo that would rank among your list of favorites? Actually, yes. Mass Effect. I'm a huge Mass Effect fan, and that is the one Western RPG that I feel that is as good or up there with Japanese RPGs, and that is not Mass Effect Andromeda, but the Mass Effect series in terms of Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 3 to some degree, but just what they did with the story and the gameplay was absolutely phenomenal, especially for the time in 2007 with the original Mass Effect. Very good. Mass Effect 2's story is nuts, absolutely nuts. It's a phenomenal game. So yeah, Mass Effect is that franchise for me. It's my favorite Western franchise, Mass Effect. So Beetlejuice 3 says, questions, do you think we will get a new Super Nintendo remix type of game, or is there no news on anything like that? I don't know if we'll get anything like that. We'll have to wait and see. Shout outs to Jeremy 19,912 and says, much love in the village. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Sheik and Zelda. Look upon you with the donation. Thank you, man. Thank you, my man. So yeah, the hands the third says, places, what should we get next in the way of themed Joy-Cons like the Smash ones? Well, whatever big game is coming out next, right? So I mean, we're looking at maybe like a Fire Emblem or like an Animal Crossing, something along the lines of that. Maybe Yoshi type of themed Joy-Cons, maybe something like that. J2 Blue says, do you feel like the next Final Fantasy will be turn-based, or do you think they'll stick with the action RPG? I think they'll go with the hybrid. ATB. I think they'll go with ATB. Animal Crossing would be dope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some type of Animal Crossing Joy-Cons or Switch bundle or something like that. So yeah. Mass Effect 2 is close to perfection. It is. The only problem with Mass Effect 2 is there's just not a lot of guns. There's too much DLC and not a lot of guns. That's the only problem with Mass Effect. Oh, and the upgrading system is a bit too basic. They simplified it too much for Mass Effect 1. But I mean, those are very small complaints compared to the quality of the game at the time that it released. Just a little bit more guns would have been nice, and a little bit better upgrading system. It was like, I didn't like how basic it was. how you waited till all the way at the end of the you know, the level, and that's when you got your bulk experience and you leveled up and all of that. Like, you know, that wasn't something that I was fond of, but it was still really good. The game was still super, super good. So, Shadow King 1982 says, do you think it's possible for BioWare to split from EA like Bungie did with Activision, or EA's tentacles are too far in? EA's tentacles are too far in. They own, you know, EA owns BioWare. So if they were to split, it would be very difficult because BioWare isn't an indie company and they weren't built like that. Bungie, they weren't owned by Activision. They just had a long-term, like, second party type of publishing type of deal. You know what I'm saying? So they weren't owned outright by them. They did split from Microsoft, which is the case, but I don't think Bungie was ever ingrained. Like, I think they were a subsidiary to Microsoft's, you know, or they were like long-term publishing partnership. I have to look up more information on that, but I think that it's a very different case than, like, let's say a Bungie, or like, let's say a Next Level Games. You know, I think it's more on the line of, you know, Bungie's like a Next Level Games, not owned by Nintendo, but long-term publishing contracts with Nintendo. So almost like a second party type of thing, like a second party to a third party, if that makes sense. Whereas EA outright owns 100%, literally owns everything about BioWare. So it would be very difficult for BioWare to just up and go. Most of the time, EA just shutters the company, you know, because like if you let them up and go, I mean, there might be like back pay or things that you have to pay to them. EA just closes them down, you know, like Pandemic or something like that. So yeah. Metallic Madness. We already play that? You want to play it again? Okay, we'll play it again. Nigel Sims says, what are your thoughts on Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch? Well, we haven't seen the game yet, so so I don't really have much thoughts outside of it's cool that it's coming over. But I do have some videos where I talk about it more in depth, so if you have the time, you know, to watch some of those videos, we can talk about it a little bit more. But we need to see more footage. The gameplay reveal is coming up this week, so in a few days, right? Like 2 days. So I'll have more to say about it once we see the game. Any questions, guys? Any more questions? We'll keep it going here. Do you think Metroid is actually a 2020 title? It could be. It definitely could be. I'm not really sure, to be honest. We haven't seen anything on the game, and it's been going on 2 years now. You know, it'll be 2 years in this June, but I'm hoping that we'll see it before June, right? Any thoughts on about episode 3 of TWDTFS? What is that? What is that? I don't know what the abbreviation is. Beetlejuice says, what are your thoughts on the data mine SNES library? I already talked about that in a video. I talked about all of my thoughts on that, so I think I already thought it was going to be coming, like, even beforehand. So if you want to check out my thoughts, like my full thoughts on it, check out my video that I did on the channel. Very, like, what was it? I don't want to just spend there's like a lot to say about it, and you guys can definitely get way more information if you just like look at the video. So I mean, I don't want to say like, oh well, you'll just watch the video and you guys don't want me to hear about it now. But I mean, like I already talked about it like quite a bit, like 2 days ago. So if you want to hear my full thoughts on it, I think it's cool. But if you want to hear my full thoughts on it, check out the video. It's right here. There you go. When you get the chance, it's not too long too. It's only 10 minutes. So. The Walking Dead. I don't watch The Walking Dead. And no, there's no need to apologize, Beetlejuice. I understand that you guys all have lives. Not all of you guys see my videos. I do a lot of videos, so no, it's okay. But I did talk about it 2 days ago. It was a Sunday video though, right? So probably busy watching NFL or doing whatever you need to do. Yeah, Soulja Boy selling another game console. I think I'm done. How much do you think the Pokemon games will sell in their first week? I would say at least 7 million plus in the first week. Sal Vasquez says, do you think the Mortal Kombat 11 gameplay will be on Nintendo Switch Direct possibly Thursday? And then Warner Bros. Will release PS4 and Xbox One trailers after that. I'm just hoping the Direct comes soon, hopefully this week. I don't know if they'll do all that. Mortal Kombat, they're having their own event, you know, so I don't think they're gonna do all. I don't think it's gonna be all that. T Dude says, final question: do you think we'll be seeing a VLC media player for the Nintendo Switch? I saw that article. I don't even know what that. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know what a VLC media player is. I don't care either. I got a media player. It's my phone. I got a media player. It's my PC. I've got tablets. I've got too many media players. I don't need one on my Switch. But hey, for other people, it's all good. I gotta go. Smell you later. All right, take it easy, my man. Did I ever play Metal Arms Glitch in the System? I did play Metal Arms Glitch in the System. I used to play it at this place that I used to go to, where you can rent games for like an hour. You can play a game. I used to go there and like play Metal Arms Glitch in the System all the time back then. Sorry, I wasn't aware of that. What were you not aware of, Sav Vasquez? I don't remember your question. Oh yeah. They're having a big event. They're having a big event here in California for Mortal Kombat. So I don't know. You don't have to apologize if you didn't know. You didn't know. There's stuff I don't know. But yeah, they're having a big event for it. So I don't know if they're gonna do that, like the whole Nintendo Direct thing. But you never know. Yo, what's up, Otaki? How you doing today, my man? Good to see you here, like always. Oh my gosh, people are showing me pictures of that stuff. Any other questions, guys? Or are we all questioned out for today? Maybe this is a good time to end the stream. Yo, Fury Tiger's here. Shout out to my man Fury Tiger. Well, now that Fury Tiger's here, we got to ask some more questions because Fury Tiger's here. He didn't get to watch the beginning of the stream. J2 Blue says, players, I find it funny people were complaining about no apps on Switch and people barely use them. It just depends, right? When anybody says people were complaining, I mean, there might be some people that use the apps on the Switch. I don't know. Whenever I go on my friends list, I don't see anybody using the YouTube app anymore. People were using it when it first came out, but now people stopped using it as much. People just rather just play games instead of watching stuff. I mean, you have your cell phone, you have tablets, you have all sorts of stuff to watch YouTube on. But, you know, I mean, I don't want to burn battery life on my Switch watching YouTube, you know. But it is what it is. I mean, that's people are always going to complain for things just because, I mean, it's always good to have that option, right? So it's not a big deal. Corey B says, thanks. Thank you for being here. Sal Vasquez says, players, if you were able to play one video game on the Switch for the rest of 2019, what would it be? Oh, Smash Brothers. Absolutely. Smash. Because, like, the replay value. If I can only play one game, obviously I'm going to go with the game that's going to give me the most replay value, and that's going to be Smash. 100% Smash Brothers. So, yeah. A browser opens up vulnerabilities. It does open up a lot of vulnerabilities. Yeah. Can you imagine people using a game console to play games? Mind blown. You know what? Can you imagine using a games console to not play games? I do that with my Xbox One X, or sorry, Xbox One S all the time, and my PS4. So yeah. Mortal Kombat 11. Okay, Mortal Kombat 11, and what? Everything Nintendo. Yo, what's up? What's up, G5? Let's see. Shadow King 1982. Thank you guys for the good questions, especially Shadow King and Saab. You guys are giving me some good questions, so thank you guys. He says, what is more likely as far as Koei Tecmo goes for the Warriors series on the Switch? A sequel to Hyrule Warriors or Fire Emblem Warriors, or a new franchise such as Xenoblade? I think what makes sense for them, what would make absolute sense for them, is a new franchise, right? Because they've already done Hyrule Warriors and Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. So I don't really think that you need to explore that anymore. I think that Fire Emblem Warriors is great. There's already enough content in there. They did a bunch of DLC for that game They did a bunch of characters. Like I mean, yeah, there's more that they can do for Fire Emblem Warriors 2, and I know that people want a Fire Emblem Warriors 2, so they can add like Ike, and they can add like more of the characters from the older games, you know, Roy and stuff like that. So that would make sense too. But I think just like a whole new type of Nintendo franchise would probably make the most sense, you know, instead of a sequel or follow-up, because we already have Fire Emblem Warriors on the Switch. We already have Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Like, it'd be nice if we get something new. So I think that makes the most sense if they can secure like a Xenoblade, or they can secure, you know, a different type of Nintendo franchise for them to do. So yeah. Do you think Sephiroth from Final Fantasy will make it into Smash? Probably not. No, but you never know. Beetlejuice, I only play music on donations. Otherwise, we'll get people just asking me to play all sorts of random music. So I only. But wait a minute. I think. Didn't you already? Let me see. I think you already did donate though, didn't you, Beetlejuice? I think you did. Yeah, you did. Okay, yeah. Let me play your music for you, my man. You just forgot. You just forgot to. If you have a music that you want me to play, just put it in your message. If you donate, just put it in your message in there, so I don't have to look through the comment section for it. So okay, let me play it for you. Jungle Hijinks. We'll play this. We'll play the Smash Brothers version. All right, work was calling you. All right, take it easy, my man. Thank you for coming out to the stream, Jeremy. Thoughts on the upcoming Battletoads? We don't know anything about the Battletoads game, so once we get more information, I'll have more thoughts on it. But I'm looking forward to see what they have to show us. Pain Fat Purple says, "Oh, guys, let me know how the sound is too. Please let me know how the sound is. If it's too loud, not loud enough, let me know." Pain Fat Purple says, "Plus, are the Hyrule Warriors team different than the Dragon Quest Heroes team?" I would think that, yeah, it's a little bit, there were some different people that worked on the game compared to it. I think generally speaking, the Warriors teams are the same, but I don't think it was the same subset of people who necessarily made, like, everybody in terms of the producer and all that. I know the producer and all that was different, so no, I don't think it's the exact same. But I think that there's probably, there's, you know, no, wait a minute. Yeah, no, I don't think it's the exact same team at all. I think that there's some people that worked on the same game, the games, but I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same exact teams. No. Yeah, I realized that he told me that it stands for The Walking Dead, Alonzo. But I don't watch The Walking Dead. I didn't even know anybody abbreviates it like that. That just seems like a weird, like, random abbreviation. This is OG. I'm not used to Fire Emblem per se, but I have knowledge on the Warriors games big time. All right, well, there you go. Yes, DK has a great soundtrack. Has a really good soundtrack. Music's good. All right, cool. What is the best Final Fantasy game, and why is it 8? Well, there you go. It's 8. And it's the best Final Fantasy game because you said so. Any other questions, boys and girls? How my shirt's selling? My shirts aren't really doing that great at this point because I don't really market the shirts though. Like they're just there. Pretty much everybody who's bought one wants one, and I don't do shirt campaigns either. Like if I did shirt campaigns and put it up on the screen and did like different stuff, then they do better. But I don't really market it. Like if you want a shirt, you can buy one. If you don't, then you don't. You know. But yeah, at the beginning they did really well because I was like putting it on the screen and marketing it. But like now at this point, it's just like, you know, whatever. I think they're a little too. I mean, I want to get the prices down. I want to go with Teespring, so I'm probably going to be shifting over to Teespring and getting the shirts down to like $14, like anywhere between $20 to $14 instead of like $20 to $25, $26, even more expensive. Like V-necks cost like $30 or something like that. So I want to get the prices down before I really market it, you know. Matthew Hammond says, "Will the Switch Mini use Joy-Con?" Switch Mini is not a real thing, so we don't know. I already made a video about Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch in terms of it potentially being delayed or not. Make sure you check out my video, Everything Nintendo. It's right there on the channel for you. I talked about it this morning. But there's been some rumors out, not rumors, there's been some listings out there that say that it might be delayed, and it's only in Europe so far that those listings showed up. But yeah, check out my video. I did one this morning. Guys, always check out the videos in the morning, man. That'll get you all the information, especially on hot topics like let's say a delay for Mortal Kombat or something like that. That's stuff that I'll always talk about. So make sure you check out the videos. Everything Nintendo, it's right here, my man. You watch my videos, my morning news videos in the morning, or you know, whatever it is, or my PE news videos, you'll always get all the information that you need. So there you go. Should Nintendo be doing more with Amiibo? Not really. The Amiibo is fine exactly the way that it is, which is just barely being used. Barely being used. Shadow King 1982 says, doesn't the Switch cease to be a Switch? Design of the rumored mini is true, though. No, because you can still take that Nintendo Switch and plop it into a dock and switch between TV mode and handheld mode. You just have to have a extra controller lying around somewhere. You just have to have a, you know, a Pro controller lying around or something like that, or an extra set of Joy-Cons. Shout outs to Matthew Hammond with the $1.99 donation. It says Arizona Tea Fund. Thank you so much, Matthew. I appreciate that. The Tea Fund is looking good with you around, my man. Thank you for the donation, though. I appreciate that. But I see what you're saying, though, Shadow King. I see what you're saying. He said, imagine looking at the Super Smash Bros. Sales and thinking, let's not put our fighting game on the Switch or delay it. We don't criticize third parties enough. I think people criticize third parties where they feel like criticizing third parties, but if something gets delayed for one reason, we need to see why it gets delayed. I mean, because here's the thing, Angel. If the game launches and it's broken, then what are you gonna do? You're gonna complain, right? You're gonna say, why didn't they delay it? You know, you're gonna say that. So if they have to delay the game for whatever reason, whether they need to fix something or whether they feel that it's not a good release because it's in the middle of a bunch of Final Fantasy games and RPGs that are probably going to do a lot better than a fighting game in these days. You know, Smash Brothers is Smash Brothers, but Smash Brothers is a different type of fighting game. You know, so if they need to delay it and maybe get its own release window, market it a little bit better, then, I mean, that's fine. And from what we're seeing here, it's looking like it's going to be May 10th. That's not like a huge delay. That's not like 3 months or like a year or anything like that. It's just, it's literally like a couple weeks. And if they did, it's to get out of, maybe it's to get out of that April, because that April's just packed full of games, you know. So I mean, but then again, that's just me. I mean, I'm not crazy about, you know, like stuff like that. Like some people are crazy about that. I'm literally not, you know. So I don't think that really deserves any type of huge criticism, in my opinion. Alonzo Vine says, what do you think the gaming industry would be like if Nintendo decided to leave the industry for good? It'd be hard for me to say. I mean, it'd be the same gaming industry. There'd just be no Nintendo. Nigel says, what is your diet, dude? You're jacked. I'm trying to get there, but the truck stop food doesn't help. Yeah, my diet consists of no cheese, no dairy, or if I do, I have a little bit of like shredded cheese, but not a lot. You know, not a lot of any of that crap. No like red meats. Like no, like only if I go out to eat with like a friend or something, I can have some like red meat, but that's very few times that I do that. So like no red meats, more lean, you know, chicken, more vegetables, more stuff like that. That's kind of like my diet. No drinking calories either, unless you're drinking like some type of blend of vegetable and fruit juice. But yeah, no drinking calories, no sodas, nothing like that. So I don't think it's sending it to die. I don't think delaying a game from April 23rd to May 10th is sending the game to die. But hey, if you think that is, that's fine. I think you're over. I think that is a vast overreaction, considering that there's been games that have launched way later on the Switch than the PS4 and Xbox One, and they did well, you know, or they came out afterwards and they did well, or they came out a year later and did well, or whatever the case is. To say that it's setting it to die for 2 weeks and getting it out of a month that has Final Fantasy X, 10-2, Final Fantasy 12, Dragon's Dogma, and just and like, you know, Dragon Ball Z is coming out in that month. Like, to sit there and say that you're sending it to die out of a month that has all of those games, that's silly. That's actually really silly. Sal Vasquez says Rockstar on board or not with the Switch. Was LA Noir all we're getting in your opinion? No, we got what was it? What was it from Rockstar? We got LA Noir, and then we're going to get Rockstar's the table tennis game. That's what we're gonna get, table tennis. Shadow King says I couldn't give up red meat. I enjoy my burgers and steaks too much. Yeah, just don't eat it all the time. Like, just don't eat it like every single freaking week, like all the time. Like, you know about it. Shout outs to Christian Kunani with the $5 donation. And he says, can you play New Super Mario Bros. DS Remix? If not, play the Ancient Technology. Yeah, we can play New Super Mario Bros. Music. We're good with that one. But thank you for the $5, Christian. I'm wondering is there something wrong with the Streamlabs, my man? You're using super chat on that one. So let me know if there's something wrong with the Streamlabs. But thank you so much. I do appreciate the $5 donation, my man. And yeah, we'll definitely get that going for you. Also, shout outs to Nintendo Rack Yamato with the subscription. Thank you so much, Nintendo Rack. I do appreciate that. All right, so let's see here. Streamlabs. All right, it's messed up again. Sorry about that, man. I don't know what's going on with the Streamlabs. Let me see why it's acting all weird. I clicked on the link. It looks like it's working for me, but maybe it's not working for you. Okay, no problem. Thank you for the donation, though. You didn't have to. You could have just requested something, but it's all good. I will play that for you. Let's see. New Super Mario Bros. DX Remix. All right. Is it like the star theme, or is it like this? This one? The Starman? I don't know if this is it. I'm not exactly sure which one you want. Oh, no. DS Remix. Sorry, DS Remix. Not DX. DS Remix. Alright. Is it the theme 1? I think it's this one here. I think it's this. Is it this one? YouTube tax essence. Yeah, I know, seriously. Alright, take it easy, John. Thanks for coming out to the stream, my man. John E. Wait, hold up. Theme 1 Is it this one? I love your streams and our friendship and my Switch. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, the last one was clean, though. The last one was clean. Let me know if this is the one. What's up, Nintendo Rack? Thanks. Hey, yo, I see you in the chat, my man. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Nigel Sims says, did they ever announce a reveal date or anything like that for the upcoming Pokemon game? No, they haven't announced anything. Just 2019. Can I play Kingdom Hearts music? Yeah, I can play Kingdom Hearts music. Just no lyrics. I probably have 100 mods. I don't have 100 mods yet. I meant to say Bowser's Castle theme. Okay, hold up. I thought you were talking about this one. Bowser's Castle theme. Okay. I'm thinking maybe it's this one. I don't know. What's up, Ola? How you doing? Or no, hold up. What's up, nothing? He said Ola. Hola, nothing. How you doing today? I got my copy of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 back again. Yo, shout outs. Let's go. Once the game is released, you're getting it. Shout outs. Yes, Christian has earned the rights to be picky. I have no problem. And he just made a little mistake. He just didn't put the title. I think he wants this one, right? This is the castle theme. Christian? Do you click links? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Christian. I don't know what that means. Hello from Britain, where the nightmare of Britex gets worse and worse. Yo, think of Okay, I don't know if I want to touch that one, but shout outs, man. Thank you. Shout outs to Aron with the $1.99 donation. It says, can you play Dearly Beloved 358? Is it 358 over 2? Over 2 version? Sure, I can play that. Thank you for the donation, Aron. I appreciate that, my man. I'm getting this game when it's released. What game are you talking about, Nintendo Rack? You didn't mention the game. You just said this game. What game is that? This one? Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Right, okay. Okay, Bowser's Castle theme, New Super Mario Bros. DS remix. Okay, that's the one that you're looking for. I did not see this one at all, my man. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is definitely a Swift remix of what I was looking at. Compared to what I was looking at, my man. So thank you, I appreciate the donation. And yeah, you can definitely post links. Well, mods can. This one sounds dope though, man. This one sounds dope. Oh yeah, that's a remix. Yo, what's up, Triforce J? How you doing today, my man? May got destroyed today. May got destroyed. Who's that? Sob says Metroid mainline game developed by Bungie. Good or bad? I don't like first person, guys. I kind of want them to take Metroid Prime into a third person, like Resident Evil 2 type of like camera angle, like where it zooms in close if you want to get like that, you know, shooting type of feel. I don't like first person games. Like I got sick today filming Doom and Wolfenstein, especially with Wolfenstein 2. I couldn't, my head started hurting. I'm outside of work related things, I'm done with first person shooters. So I kind of don't want any more. Like I'm not playing any more first person shooters outside of work. So what I want to see a first person studio do Metroid, not really. But I know other people would probably want that, so it just depends. Oh yeah, I've heard about Shara games. Yeah, we can see if we can do a raid when we're done. Yeah, that's no problem. A new Monster Hunter. This year, I don't know about a new like mainline Monster Hunter. Maybe like a spin-off. So you don't like Borderlands then? I actually do like Borderlands. But that makes me a little sick too. But I think what makes Borderlands not so bad is because of the visuals. Because the game is like the cell shaded look, it's not as bad as like the realistic looking games. So Borderlands, I can play that. It's not too bad, but it does make me a little nauseous. But I actually do like Borderlands. It's not about liking it or not. It just makes me a little sick when I play them. But I'm not a huge first person shooter fan anyway though. So. Do you think we'll see what Retro has been working on this year? Yeah, we will. I personally don't think Bungie would be an ideal choice for making a first-person Metroid game either. I mean, they could or they could. I mean, I don't see why they couldn't if they're working with Nintendo. I mean, but they know how to make games. It's just everybody just kind of rates Bungie based on like Destiny, you know. But I mean, their software. At the end of the day, they write code. You know, they go off of game direction. If Nintendo and Bungie work together, I'm pretty sure they can make a Metroid game that would be just fine. You know, I don't think anybody thought that who was it, Mercury Steam, could make a great Metroid game because they're Mercury Steam. They made what was it, Castlevania Lords of Shadow. You know, they made Castlevania Lords of Shadow and Lords of Shadow 2, and nobody thought that they could probably make a really great Metroid game, and they made a really great Metroid game. So at the end of the day, it's about the producer, the main producer. It's about the game direction, who's leading the ship. I mean, because all they're doing is writing code, you know. writing code and doing things and following the orders. So I think Bungie could do it, but it just depends, you know. Just depends. Go ahead and ask your question. Is the land of is it Mortha actually Torna in ruin? Yo, the spoilers. Spoil. I'm not gonna answer questions like that. Okay, no spoiler questions. No spoiler questions. Wait till there still are people that have already or that are still playing Xenoblade. I don't wanna spoil anything. In terms of what's going down and like what happened and what's the actual truth and all that, because there's still people that need to play Torna. So yeah, maybe if you DM me, I can talk to you about that, Velvet. Eternal Darkness 2, good or bad? Yeah, I'd love an Eternal Darkness 2. Woman's intuition. No, it's all good. Let's see here. Triforce Jason, you beat Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Places. You beat Xenoblade Chronicles 2 yesterday. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a great game. Yeah, it's really good. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is really good. It's super good. Like, really good. I love Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I'm really feeling it.
Yo, shout outs to Pook Master Slim with the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. The soul of Pyra burns within you, my man, with that Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome to the elite ninjas of the Fire Nation, my man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Speaking of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, that came up like on cue. Let me play Auron's music because I forgot about it. Sometimes when people do super chat, I just forget to play the music. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, Auron. Don't take it seriously. 358 and a half, and that is dearly beloved. Okay. No, I haven't watched the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer yet. Nah. Look at Auron's face in the chat. Alright guys, it's already been about 2 hours. Time flies when you're having fun answering you awesome people's questions. So this will be the last song for the day. Or for this stream. We'll be back with Smash Brothers tonight. But I will answer questions for another 2 more minutes. So if you guys have questions, I will answer questions for another 2 more minutes. Just let them rip and I'll answer as much as I can within the next 2 minutes. Because I like to keep these around 2 hours long. When is Dragon Quest 11S going to get released? I already talked about it before. The Dragon Quest 11 release, it's looking like it's going to be worldwide 2019, but we don't have any exact date in 2019. I like this theme. This theme is good. Saab says Eternal Darkness 2 in the style of Resident Evil 4. Oh, I think you'd enjoy that. Yeah, of course. Of course. Absolutely. Christian Kunani says, thanks for the great stream. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate, seriously, man. I appreciate the support this week. It's been really good. Month has been a bit slow, so thank you so much, Christian. I appreciate that, my man. I'll add in some more hidden jutsus. I won't tell you what they are, but I'll add in some more hidden jutsus, though. Any other questions, guys, for these last two minutes? I just kind of was just looking, see if I missed any. Great stream, OJ. Blast Friday next week. Shout outs, man. Thank you, Fairy Tiger. Appreciate it, my man. Your support, though, is really much appreciated, whether Blast Friday or not. You just being here, that actually makes me very happy that I have international, people watching my stream. And you've already helped out a ton anyway. And you're sponsored. And you're sponsored on both Patreon and on here. So thank you, man. I appreciate everything you do. I really do. I think we're gonna go to wrap it up there, right, guys? All right. Well, we'll finish up the music. There's about 30 seconds left on the music anyway, So we'll finish that out. There better be a $69 one. That's a good idea. I know exactly the jutsu to use. That's a good idea. I'm not gonna say for sure there'd be that, but yeah, man. No, thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch my stream, dude. I see people that stream and have no viewers, that people that have been streaming on Twitch for years, and I go into their streams and they have 50 viewers, or they have 12 viewers, or they have 20 viewers. Thank you for taking the time out of your days to come watch me. So yeah, definitely we're gonna put in a 16. I know the exact jutsu to use. I gotta find the right GIF though for it. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure you check out the videos on the channel for today. We already had 2 videos. We had a nice comparison video that we made on Doom and Wolfenstein. Even if you're not into those games, might still want to check it out just so you can kind of see some of the gameplay from there and kind of what I talked about there. So check that out when you guys get the opportunity. We also did more about Dragon Quest XI-S in addition to Yokai Watch 4. There was also some big news on Yokai Watch 4, some new details and information on that game. So I'll link both of those videos. The first one will be the what should you buy, and the next one will be the Mortal Kombat 11 delay and also potential delay, and also Yokai Watch 4, and a bunch of other articles and topics too. We have some Resident Evil 2 information in terms of PC. So check it out. Check it out if you guys haven't done so already. All right, guys. So that wraps it up for this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do appreciate it. And we will see you guys back later tonight for some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I will be doing elite battles and I will be doing sponsor battles. So I'll let you guys know, like, on Twitter. So make sure you follow me on Twitter whenever you get the opportunity. So you guys will know when about the time I'm streaming. I'm gonna go lie down and just relax for a bit, rest my eyes, and then we'll be back with streaming Smash Brothers for hours. So look forward to that, guys. All right, deuces.